We've all seen that guy at the gym, right? The one whose face is turning purple, veins popping, and the bar is barely moving an inch.
And then the spotter has to jump in and basically deadlift it off his chest.
Exactly. And if you've ever hit a plateau, you might feel like that's the only option. Just, add more plates and hope for the best.
But there's a much smarter way to go about it.
There is. Today we're looking at something different. We've got the Fuel Training Card from Fuel Eagle Pass Fitness Magazine, which outlines Rito's Bench Boost plan.
And this is a plan approved by world champions. It's about trading that ego lifting for a structured 3-day-a-week system that's designed to actually build strength, not just test it.
It feels like a huge mental shift. I mean, most people treat bench day like a test of their manhood every single Monday.
Yeah, that's the problem. This source material suggests we should treat it more like a skill, something to be practiced and mastered. It's all about using specific percentages to stay just below that red line.
Okay, so let's get into day one. Rito starts us off in a place that, honestly, most gym rats would hate. The light and technique day.
Right.
It's 3 sets of 8 reps at only 60% effort. To me, 60% feels like a warm-up.
It does. It feels counterintuitive.
So what's actually happening in the body at 60% that isn't happening when we're just grinding out a max rep?
That is what some people call greasing the groove.
Yeah.
At 60%, you aren't fighting the weight. You're controlling it.
Okay.
So you can focus completely on bar path, on your breathing, the whole movement. Neurologically, you're teaching your body the most efficient way to lift without the static of muscle failure.
So if you only ever lift heavy, you're just learning how to survive the lift, not how to do it perfectly.
You got it. This day is all about practice, not pain.
So if day 1 is the rehearsal, day 2 must be the main event. It's called moderate strength. We're bumping it up to, 70 or 75% for 4 sets of 5 reps.
Yeah, this is where the real foundation is built.
But Rito says to take a full 2-minute rest between sets. Why so long? I feel like I'd be just sitting around.
That 2 minutes is the sweet spot for ATP recovery. That's adenosine triphosphate, your muscle's immediate fuel for explosive movements.
Ah, okay, so it's about topping off the tank.
Exactly. By waiting, you ensure you can move that 75% with real speed and authority on every single rep. You're building power, not just struggling through it.
Which brings us to day 3, the confidence builder. This is the heavy day 5 sets of 3 reps at 80 to 85%. Now, this is where I'd usually get excited and want to see what I've got, maybe go for a new max. But the source is very clear. This is not a max attempt. Why hold back?
Because an ugly shaking rep at 95% actually teaches your brain bad habits.
Yeah.
It undoes all the good technique work from day 1.
So clean reps are the goal here.
Clean, crisp, and fast reps. When you own 85% for triples, you walk away feeling strong. You build mental confidence. Failing a rep on day 3 just creates massive fatigue that'll hurt your progress for the next week.
That leads right into what the magazine calls the biggest mistake, our obsession with the 1 rep max.
The 1RM, yeah.
Rito says beginners should only test their max every 2 to 3 months. That's, maybe 4 times a year? That takes some serious patience.
It really does. But it forces you to ask a fundamental question. Are you in the gym to show off, or are you there to actually improve?
It's like taking a final exam every single week.
That's the perfect analogy. If you're always testing, you're never studying, your body is just constantly trying to recover from the last max out, it never gets the chance to grow.
Rito's Fuel Truth sums it up perfectly. He says Rome wasn't built in a day.
And neither is world-class strength. It's about being disciplined enough to not need the heaviest lift today, so you can actually show up and be productive tomorrow.
So consistency and technical precision, those are the real drivers of power, not just piling on plates until your form collapses.
Exactly. You're building a massive, stable pyramid of strength, not just a single shaky pillar that could fall over at any moment.
It really is a total shift in perspective. So before you head out for your next chest day, maybe think about this. Take a hard look at your current routine. Are you actually training to get stronger? Or are you just repeatedly testing how strong you already are?
Because if every day is a final exam, you're never giving yourself the time to actually learn the material.